Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you a Smackdown review from December 20th, 2014. You have Michael Cole and JBL on commentary. It kicks off with Randy Orton coming out. He talks about how he's the champion of champions, how he beat Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan's not getting a rematch. Well, he's actually pretty pissed the Authority warned him by putting him in a match with Daniel Bryan. Then Cena comes out, says that he is like stupid kind of. He says that he's not like a champion. He did win like a man on Sunday, but that you only a man for a day. You wheeze it out of your match with Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan won. You lost, and then let me see, and then Randy Orton says Daniel Bryan isn't getting a rematch. He doesn't deserve it. Daniel Bryan comes out and says that he trusts that John Cena will give him a rematch. Because he's a man of his word, a fair rematch. And then Randy Orton says none of that's gonna happen because he thinks that John Cena is gonna beat Randy Orton. And then the Shield come out and they're about to attack Cena and Punk, but then no, Cena and Bryan, and then CM Punk comes out to make the save, and Victor Guerrero makes the main event. John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk versus the Shield, which is Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. I thought this was fine. Pretty well done. Next we have Jack Swagger with Antonio Cesaro versus Biggie Langston with Mark Henry. And we get Zeb Colter on commentary. And Zeb Colter has this sign that says, Santa Claus is an immigrant, and he said that he wants Santa Claus to be deported. I thought that was really funny. And then on commentary, Zeb Colter's talking about how he really wants Santa Claus to be deported, and Michael Cole's like, he's a fictional character, he's nothing. So and I did mention this in my live reaction. If this is supposed to be a PG show, shouldn't he not be saying that Santa Claus is fake? So I don't get it, but Biggie Langston beats Jack Swagger with the big ending. It was just kind of a nothing match. We get Brie Bella with Nikki Bella versus Tamina Snuka with AJ Lee on commentary. Tamina Snuka goes for the splash, and Brie Bella gets her knees up and rolls him up for the win, then attacks AJ Lee afterwards. It was nothing. That was clearly nothing either. We get Drew McIntyre with Jinder Mahal versus Sin Cara. Sin Cara beats him with the Swanton Bomb. I thought that was okay, I guess. It wasn't bad. We get Sweet Tea, which is Tensai, versus Brodus Clay. There was just kind of another match. They're both big guys, so obviously aren't gonna work the best match. Brodus Clay is getting ready to finish him off though, and then his Xavier Woods comes out with the Funkadactyls, and that distracts Brodus Clay, which allows Sweet Tea to roll him up for the win, and then Brodus Clay attacks Sweet Tea, and then Xavier Woods comes in and attacks him, and then Sweet Tea attacks Brodus with like a boot or something. And Xavier Woods drop kicks him, and then they dance afterwards. It was nothing. I think Brodus Clay is finally heel. I think they need to stop making him look like a monster. Maybe what you can do is have him on Raw, or well, actually not Raw, on next week's SmackDown. Have him look like a monster and lay out R-Truth, Xavier Woods, and Brodus and Sweet Tea, and make him look like a big monster. That would be like great. And then we get Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan with Bray Wyatt at ringside. I thought this was fine. This wasn't too bad. They dominate Cody Rhodes. They dominate Goldust for a while. Actually, during the commercial on the app, Eric Rowan had his fist like this, and he was like giving him kind of like a and he was like crushing Goldust's skull. I thought that was really cool. And then Cody Rhodes gets the hot tag, and he's doing good. And then they take out they take him out on the outside. Goldust gets taken out with the big boot on the outside, and then Bray Wyatt gets up from his walking chair and throws Cody Rhodes onto the post, and then Luke Harper hits the spinning clothesline on Cody Rhodes and gets the win. I thought this was fine. I think they're gonna do Cody Rhodes versus Goldust at Mania, and they're probably gonna tease like a breakup between those two. And then afterwards, Bray Wyatt gets ready to hit the Sister Abigail on him, and then Daniel Bryan comes out with the chair and fights off the Wyatt family and stands tall with Goldust. So I thought that was fine. Damien Sandow versus The Miz. Damien Sandow's talking trash about Christmas, and then Miz comes out, who's supposed to be a heel, and I don't know why. He's not a heel, but he's supposed to be a heel, but he was facing this, and Miz gets him in the figure four, but Sandow gets the ropes, and then Sandow just rolls Miz up for the win. It was nothing. I didn't care for it, because Miz is supposed to be a heel. They don't really know what they're doing with Miz. Kofi Kingston versus Fandango with Summer Rae. Didn't care about this. Fandango wins with his leg drop. I didn't really watch the match. Daniel Bryan interview. He's about to say something, and then Harper and Rowan come up to him, and Bray Wyatt gets up from behind and he says, "Hey, Daniel." And then Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are attacking Bryan. Then Bryan tries to fight him off, but he fails. And then Bray Wyatt goes like this and says, "Ashes, ashes." And then they throw Bryan off like this garage thing, and then Bray Wyatt says they all fall down, and that was all that happened. I thought this was cool. I'm glad to continue in this feud. I thought it was kind of over, but I think they're gonna continue it and maybe do Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt on Raw, and have Daniel Bryan beat him. And then you get the Shield versus CM Punk and John Cena. Daniel Bryan obviously was unable to compete, so it was a handicap match. It was alright. It was fine. The Shield get disqualified, though, since they all just come in the ring and attack everybody. They spear John Cena. Roman Reigns spears John Cena, and the Shield triple powerbomb him, and then they continue to pound away on Punk, and then they're getting ready to triple powerbomb him, and then Biggie Langston comes out and fights off the Shield, and then Roman Reigns and Biggie Langston have a face-off, and CM Punk gets in with the chair, and Roman Reigns retreats. I think they're possibly going to do Roman Reigns versus Biggie Langston for the Intercontinental Championship and have Roman Reigns win the championship. That would be cool. But SmackDown was alright this week. I thought the tag match between Cody Rhodes and Luke Harper and Eric Rowan was good. I thought the stuff they did with the Wyatt family and Daniel Bryan was good. The Shield versus CM Punk and John Cena wasn't bad, so I thought it was alright this week. There was some stuff that was just kind of eh. But I thought SmackDown was okay this week. It wasn't bad.